Yeah, you ain't know? Listen, if you hear any noise or voice in the background, if you care to have the willpower, disregard it. All right, lovelies, listen. Okay, this update, you feel me? And I'm making this vid. It's it's like a slightly, like less than like say 24 hours from this specific vid. There's going to be a certain solar activity that is going to be happening, and the thing is, it's going to be like it's going to be a change in events, okay? A change in everybody's life, okay? All right. And this being said, I'm going to say this, okay? All right. Certain ones are moving into stagnation. Certain ones are being moved, and certain ones are being moved forward, okay? So this means, okay, let me let you know this, okay? This has been, okay, and I'm gonna kind of quote one of the channels that dropped from another channel, you feel me? Shout out to those specific channels. And something that I have known is this has been between the ego and the intuition. The ego versus the intuition, okay? And this is going to be those that uses their ego and those that use their intuition, okay? This, you feel me? It's ego versus the intuition, what certain ones will like to say, okay? Now, the thing is, certain ones haven't integrated their shadow, okay? This means they haven't healed themselves, so they're speaking, so they'll speak from an unhealed part of themselves, and they'll take on a victim mentality or victimhood. Always, you feel me? They don't want to look inward to look at themselves to be the blame for anything. Those are the ones that are being in their ego, that are having a big fall. As we know, pride comes before the type-ish, right? So now here's the thing, okay? To me, it matters not, okay, whether some certain ones want to talk to certain things outside themselves, okay? Here's the thing. Spacecrafts are going to be shown, okay? The whole AI type of thing is coming to a head, okay? The thing is, certain ones believe that them aliens or them spacecrafts, okay, not all of them is here for humanity's good, okay? Certain ones are using deception. They're going to come with a smile, okay? The thing is, listen, beautifuls, you got to know the first time someone, if something first presents itself as a human first, okay, and then you find out it ain't a human, first and foremost, secondly, then if it came to, that means it used the art of deception, came with deceit. That you can, when somebody first shows you is what you take, you feel me, it tells you all you need to know, okay, whether somebody gonna be, you feel me, deceptive, okay. Now here's another thing, okay, do you hear that? Listen, this calendar day, whatever, specific calendar day, I cut the grass, okay, I weed whack, whatever, and then, I did the whole blow dry, okay. So brother man specifically gonna ask me if I got some water inside the spot. I'm like, I'm not handing out no water today, boss, okay. Thing is, I got to feed my crows anywho. So the thing is, brother man said, oh, this is bullish. But you cutting the neighbor's yard. How come you ain't asked them for water? How come the people that you was cutting their grass, you ain't asked them for water? Why you gonna ask me out of everybody? See, and then they want to make you try to feel guilty about not giving them water. There's certain young, brown-skinned, beautiful female across the, you feel me, that, most likely is here not for a long time or whatever. He could have asked her, So certain ones are going to try to make you feel guilty. You feel me? For trying to do them some type of favor. No. Stop feeling bad. Stop feeling, certain ones like you to feel guilty, okay? They want you, because you feel me? You got to know feeling guilty is a certain type of fear. It lowers your frequency, okay? This is about embodying, this energy here is about embodying authentic, raw love. First and foremost, for yourself. If you can't do this often and say, I love me 10 times, okay? Without hesitation, even in front of people, okay? There's something about you, okay? You may not really love yourself, Okay, it's about loving yourself unapologetically and boldly, first and foremost. Okay, you gotta have love for yourself before you can love everybody else. Certain ones want you to give love to them, and then you feel me, you're becoming a martyr, and then you feel me, then you're abandoning yourself. You don't do that for nobody. First and foremost, that's blasphemy. That's a sin. And you know what a sin is? Being out of alignment with self. Okay, so listen, this beautiful energy is here, is giving you, it's about you claiming your authenticity, your full self-esteem, your confidence to be yourself shamelessly. So what if others going to be feeling shameful? What they say, shame the devil, even though the devil don't exist, those that carry this type of certain energy, okay, they're going to feel shameful. Okay, that's the energy they're going to sit in. The thing is about you claiming your own harvest. Okay, the energies that you've been putting out are coming back to you. Okay, certain ones of high rank that have a high spiritual rank, this is ranking in spirit. You cannot dismiss the spirit. Okay, certain ones, you feel me, are working with lower energy, lower entities. Okay, they might try to call them deity. You feel me? Don't listen to them. If anything starts telling you to sacrifice anything in blood, that does not come from the source of all creators. Okay, if something going to try to tell you to keep sacrifice something and putting it in blood and stuff, that's not good. That's not working with good. That's not working with good. You're working with a destructive energy. You don't want to work with that. Okay, I'm just saying you got to get your hands clean. Everybody want to play in dirt. Then when it's time to clean up, certain ones like to stay in dirt. They don't want to clean themselves. Okay, so they're not pure. So you feel me? Certain ones are sacrificed purity for something impure. Certain ones in the industry, we gotta expose it. This mature conversation. This ain't for fragile egos. Okay, so this, you feel me? The thing is, the source of all creators said make everything visible. You're not gonna try to expose everybody else and don't expose something about yourself. Okay, certain ones want to claim they masters of something or whatever. However, you haven't even integrated yourself. You haven't even integrated your shadow. The unhealed parts of you, you feel me? The parts of you that you didn't want everybody to see, the parts you didn't want. If you ain't integrated that, okay, you can't go around talking about you to master anything. You ain't no master teachers or no ego. You're not. You're a fraud. If you haven't did the inner work, the shadow work first, and then anything that's talking about it's got two faces, already says they haven't integrated their shadow. If anything show you one thing, then show you something else, okay? They're being two-faced. They're not authentic. They're not fully whole. Okay? Me, I'm like this 24/7. You can see me right now in the streets. I be the same way. You can see me right now you can see me when I'm at work. It don't matter where I go. I'm still the same individual. They're gonna let you know. Okay? Because I have integrated my whole self. I'm not gonna try to show you, hey, you know, they kind of, hey, you mother. No. And you seeing all of this right now, what you see is what you get. So the thing is, this energy that's here is going to show people exactly as they are. It's going to show who you really are. Y'all can't hide. It's going to show if you really are two-faced, or it's going to show that you really are whole. It's going to show who's really two-faced and who's got more than one faces, and it's going to show who's really whole. Nobody can hide. Nobody can hide from the source of all creators. It's called the source of all creators, not the prime creator, not infinite creator, not source creator. No, the source of all creators. Okay? Even right now, the source of all creators is watching through my eyes, watching through these eyes, watching through your eyes, watching me move my hands. Okay? If the source of all creators didn't want you to move a certain ligament, you wouldn't move it. You wouldn't be able to. Okay, the thing is, the source of all creators allows us to make our garden, and then the source creators corrects us by us seeing whether what we was putting out was actually good or bad. Was it a good harvest? Are we getting anything out of it? Was it a dried up, or do we have actually a real fruitful, bountiful harvest? This is the season we're in, where individuals are going to see their harvest individually, and certain ones are going to be trying to hijack and try to steal off of other people. The thing is, the energies that you've been putting out, if you've been putting out a whole bunch of lustful energy, the universe is going to show that's exactly who you are. You're lusty. You're lustful. If your greed is going to show that your greed, and your harvest is probably going to be real, you feel me, become dried up in a sense. Okay? Because there's different with having abundance and the difference with being very greedy. Okay? So you feel me? You got to know what kind of energies you actually been putting out. So that's what I'm saying. These fruits that we've been speaking, these spirits, okay, we're in the age of Aquarius. What? That's the what? It's what? It's air. Yet it's water. You feel me? It's type of, you feel me? So that means there's a certain thing about air. You know, this is spirit, ether, etheric. Okay, that's coming back to everybody, fruits, everybody layer, everything people been saying, everything is coming back, and it's coming back on them. If it, you feel me, they've been lying on somebody, and they've been having an assumption, guess what? They're going to be turning that individual. They was calling somebody some kind of clown or whatever, and they was laughing, trying to propagate that kind of type of energy, and that's not really who that individual is. Then the energy going to come back to them, and they're going to be seen as the clown. Okay, I'm just saying what kind of energies is here, okay? The thing is, you feel me, I got a lot of things to do. I wasn't really intending on making a video today because I was going to basically wait till September 1st, okay? So, be lucky I'm letting y'all know, okay? Know about these energies that are here, okay? Integrate it and integrate your whole self about being authentic and, you feel me, self-esteem, confidence, okay? If you see something incorrect in the world, correct it. So you ain't got to keep thinking about it and what you didn't do and what you didn't say. No, correct it, like, you feel me? So, you feel me? Everybody is a teacher. Even a little teacher. The children are teachers. Everybody's a teacher, okay? We about to see who the false teachers out here, okay? We about to see who's the false light and who's really lighthouses out here, okay? All right? I'm not ashamed to show my light, okay? I ain't scared of no aliens, no demons. I ain't scared of none of y'all. I'm not scared of no voodoo. I ain't scared of no Judy. I ain't scared of none of y'all, okay? I ain't scared of no hidden celebrity, wannabe, trying to play witcher. Y'all, it's my footstool. I appreciate that energy. So I know who I am. Yeah, I'm above all that. Okay? So just keep us sending warriors. The true light got guts. We got guts. Okay? So I love y'all. Find something safe doing, stay building. 1.